Israeli Prime Minister condemning anti-Israel protests and anti-Semitic acts at American universities. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis taking a harder line when it comes to hate speech on college campuses. Governor Ron DeSantis says that he will push for expelling students involved and possibly deport them if they're on student visas. Now, with us now is the Lieutenant Governor of Florida, Jeanette Nunez. First of all, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And I want to get right into this. Why isn't this too harsh of a punishment to have students expelled or deported possibly?
Well, of course, it's not too harsh of a penalty. And when you look at all these college campuses, the chaos, the disruption, the violation of civil rights, I think there are a whole host of reasons why students could be expelled from a university, including academic reasons. But I think there is no more important reason than violating the civil rights of other students, especially given what we're seeing, how this is being played out and how this is starting to reverberate across the country. I'll tell you where it's not happening. It's not happening here in Florida because we take a strong stance. We protect people's rights. We want to make sure if you have a right to protest, you are definitely going to be able to exert that right here in Florida, but not at the expense of violating people's civil rights.
So how do you balance that right to protest and with crossing the line into hate speech?
Well, I think it's very clear what you see happening at Columbia, Yale, USC, all these universities that are just they're turning a blind eye. And these university presidents are showing no leadership. When you have Jewish students that are fearful for their lives, faculty that are not being allowed on campus, it is not that fine of a line. It is very clear. You have a right to protest peacefully. You have a right to express your views, but not to desire the annihilation of the Jewish people, not to align with Hamas, a terrorist organization. So for us in Florida, it is very clear. That's why we're so proud that our university system is #1 in the country 7 years running. We're #1 for net migration, #1 for new business formations. And all those things happen because of the sanity and the leadership of our great Governor Ron DeSantis.
So the Holocaust Museum called on colleges across the country to do more to protect Jewish students. Did you and the governor talk with any groups to help come up with a strategy for the university system there to deal with this?
Yeah, we are continuously in communication with our Jewish brothers and sisters, those that are on campus, as well as our university, our board of governors, making sure that they understand that our highway patrol is ready and available if there are situations that are dangerous, that are potentially dangerous. We want to continue to be a place where students feel they feel safe, they feel secure, which is why our administration has focused so heavily on law and order. We've also done quite a bit on enhancing curriculum and education, making sure that our students from K through 12 are learning about the Holocaust. We've also worked very closely to provide our Jewish day schools with a tremendous amount of funding for security. I was just at a Jewish day school not too long ago, and the director there told me many of his students have gotten Ivy League acceptances, to which many of them are deciding to decline because of their concerns. So we work very closely with all the stakeholders, all the groups here, to make sure that we can provide the safety, the security, and the educational experience that they should be having. We want our students to go to university to be able to fulfill the careers of the future and to provide Florida with the workforce needs. We don't want them to become agitators and become social justice warriors. We want them to be productive members of Florida society.
In the last 30 seconds that we have left, Lieutenant Governor, do you think that these protests have an impact on money? Do you feel like schools in Florida, for example, who are taking steps to curb the hate speech, will they see the donations come in, whereas Columbia is seeing those donations stop because of the rhetoric that they've been hearing out of there and then not been able to stop that rhetoric? Do you feel like this is going to impact the money?
Well, yeah, I hope so. I hope that all of these donors, all these corporations that have endowed professorships, they've spent millions and millions of dollars in their universities, that they'll look at Florida and they'll see that our universities are not only providing a great educational experience. Our University of Florida is #1 public university in the country. So many great universities. I hope that they decide to put their money and put it towards Florida universities that are doing a great job.
Yeah, Florida Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nunez, appreciate your time. Thank you for this.